Hey, good afternoon. This is Neil with Simple Futures. It's Monday, 21st of August. And first, we want to remember that got the Jackson Hole this week, toward the end of the week. Gets kicked off Wednesday, I think. But we'll hear from both Fed Chair Powell and ECB's Lagarde on Thursday or on Friday. You'll hear from them on Friday. So, in getting to that, I would not be surprised if this week was a bit up, a bit back and forth, a bit up, a bit down, back and forth, kind of basically getting ready to hear. So, and that's Friday. Lowe's reports tomorrow. We have some PMI news on Wednesday, durable goods on Thursday, and then Fed chairs Powell and Lagarde, ECB's Lagarde, on Friday. So look at this chart for a minute. This is pretty interesting. We were looking this morning for a pullback to maybe the prior settle on Friday of last week right here at about 85, and then up for a target of 20. But what I found was interesting after the fact today, that did not work. I mean, it went to 75, not 85. So with a little more patience, you're okay, right? These yellow lines, the first set of yellow lines, high and low, are the first hour's range, initial balance. And then the next level outside of that here is the extensions, measured move extensions. So ends up being that we get a move not to settle 85, but yet to IB extension 1 on the bottom here, 75, and rallies to where? Back through the IB and to the first extension on the other side to hit our target 20. Remember why 20? I can show you the target for the day here real quick. We had 20 target on the day today listed as bull target pre-market, and because that's balance on the top. Remember 09's one of those end of quarter prints, 17's weekly pivot, 20, boom, there it is. That's that big HVN. So we got some voodoo lines just ahead up here at around, call it, think in terms of about 33 to 35, right up there. That'll be overhead. I would anticipate that to be overhead tomorrow for a little turnaround Tuesday pullback action on up Monday, back Tuesday, that kind of thing. Balance Wednesday, get ready for the back and forth, into Friday. So we had bounce off the lows today that went up and checked balance on the top, 44.20. And above that, I'm thinking around 35, and then runs out of juice. There's a old naked close up there at about 35, runs out of juice, and then comes back in and sits back down towards balance. Down here is last week's balance point of control with 85, which was settle from Friday. So that'd be the, back and forth, right? You get a little extension above today, rejects, fails, comes back in, back toward that 43.85 area. That's what I'm looking for on, the stuff that really matters is later in the week. So a little back and forth kind of action until then, what I'm personally preparing for. So hope it helps. Good trade. Nice evening. Check you again at the next update.
Without simpler trading, I could not have financial independence.
This is one of the best investments I ever made in my life.
It's helping me find consistency. It's one of the things that won me